The Constitution allows, as I've said, Commonwealth citizens to be in the Parliament, and I've always regarded it as important to comply with the Constitution and the laws of Jamaica.
Welcome you inside my circumference. We celebrate this union, bouquet of flowers and bunches.
Africa, the motherland. Wasn't joking when I said I'd make you home again. Went to Ghana and I got myself a lovely man. We invested, made a business, and we bought some land. Took back our own names, made our own brands. Invested in our own home, became our own fans. Realized Jamaicans came from the homeland. Jamaica is a tree word, that's what they told mans. The word Aki is a tree word, oh damn. The Maroons speak tree too, oh man. The Maroons, they are really just Ghanaians living in Jamaica. Was it God's plan?
I'm a Superman thanks to Lois Lane. Kissed away my problems when I went insane. Took me from the depths when I lost my name. Yeah, she gave me something I could live for. Now everyone is asking what's the change. They don't recognize I've got so much to say. And I never thought someone loved someone so much they'd give upon everything. I will be there when you need me. I will be there when you cry, baby. I will be there when you need someone to tell you that you're beautiful, baby. Yeah. Why? Why, I said you would need. No. In the lawn.
Viewers and subscribers, wagwan. Welcome forward to the channel. And as usual, you know, me have to big up to the viewers and the subs right around the globe. So I try to say, yeah man, and big up on yourself, man. We appreciate you them seeing. Yes, much love. And to all the people in the commentary box, man, keeping the commentary box also busy like bees. Once enough love and enough respect, and we appreciate you them seeing. So big up on yourself. So I say, yeah man, and if you are viewing for the very first time, let me welcome forward you to the channel, man. See? Appreciate the support. So I say, please remember to like, comment, share, and to subscribe. See? So my beautiful people, it's a mix-up show tonight, a very mix-up show. All the parties don't talk about, but I really name them out because it's a bag of things, and some of the things them kind of get me angry, some kind of way when I feel like say right now, boy, but also I beat some people the worst way. So I try to say, because me not understand that some people really not try to get no common sense and use it, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. I forget them things, virgin. Alright? Period. So we're going to talk about a bag of things, a whole crocus bag of things we're going to reason about. You know, we are doing a short space of time too. So hear me I say, stay tuned. I soon come back.
Learn to step away from things that you love, that's hurting you. Don't let addiction become your biggest downfall.
Remember the darkest part of the night. It's just a birthday. If walls could attack and expose me thoughts.
Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about, people, the first thing is this nonsense by some of the people inside of Jamaica. I guess them say some is the JLP supporters are talking about they want Mark Golden to step down or to leave Jamaica or to denounce his UK citizenship. Or
the Constitution allows, as I've said, Commonwealth citizens to be in the Parliament, and I've always regarded it as important to comply with the Constitution and the laws of Jamaica. So we're going through a process of reform now. If this matter is debated, and the Jamaican people feel strongly that the Prime Minister and the leader of the opposition, as two individuals, should not have dual citizenship, I would take the necessary steps to relinquish that.
Three bag of nonsense. I don't understand it. I mean, things that these people would by now in 2024, full of knowledge, full of common sense, full of wisdom and intelligence. But it apparently that's not the case. That's not the case, Virgin. I'm not telling you, Virgin, over and over. We are in the internet age where everything is over the internet and everybody is seeing and knowing what's going on, no matter where it's going on. So when you see Jamaican people behave certain way, them feel like these people still are not educated. And that's not the case, because we have a whole heap of educated people in Jamaica, but it's just that most of who are occupying the social media space are the ones them who with no really, you know what I mean, people, and me not like that. Now let me say some things. Let's say some things. I'm want the item to be smart. Boris Johnson. Is a former Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. England. He's a former Prime Minister of Britain. Boris Johnson. He once was. Boris Johnson was not born in the UK. In fact, he was born in New York, United States of America. Yet still he was a Prime Minister in Britain. And he wasn't asked to denounce his American citizenship. So, you know what I mean? Okay, so that should clear up a little bit, but now I'll go further. So, asking Mark Golan to me is a blessing to Jamaica. When you don't like blessings, tell me if you don't like blessings. Because Mark Golan is a blessing, Bridget. And the person who don't tell if he step down and to resign is Andrew Holness. Andrew don't tell if he resign and to step down because he not mean, only no good, brother. When you don't want good, tell me if you don't like good. This is Jamaica and we are Jamaicans. So we are going to do what's best for Jamaica and Jamaicans. Not a particular party, not a particular politician, or no supporters. Jamaica for Jamaicans and Jamaicans for Jamaica. So that we are dealing, right? Straight up and down. So check this out. Edward Seaga was not born in Jamaica. Yesterday he was Prime Minister. For the GLP party. He was not born in Jamaica. No, check it. Google it. He wasn't born in Jamaica. I will never tell this man if he left Jamaica, or if he settled, or if he resigned, or if he denounced. Nothing. So no, calm down. Mark Golan actually is like a blessing, brother. You know why I say that? Let me tell you why I say that. You know why Jamaicans have to obtain visas from Jamaica to enter the United Kingdom when that wasn't the case? You know why? You know who instigated that? The people who used to run the PMP party how many years ago? What were they now? 2024? So I'm talking like 21 years ago, bro. Google it. Google it. And see what happens in 2003. Okay? What happened in 2003? Portia Simpson was one of them who da run things, and PJ Patterson, the whole of them, and them did run things. Seen, and them signed documents and papers for Jamaicans to obtain visas to enter the UK. Them do it. You know why? Because they want to keep the Jamaicans people poor. When you're poor, they keep you under bondage because you cannot govern rich people. You can't govern rich people. You can't tell rich people when to go to bed or when to wake. So they keep the people poor because it's easier to control poor people. You never know. You never know. So that's why them never want, them want to know if you have hardship. Them never want to know if you can't find a plane ticket and buy a plane ticket and fly with God. Go to Britain. No, they want to know if it's stuck at Jamaica and can't move because they bring in the visa and then the requirements to obtain a visa, you have to own half of Jamaica. That was it. So now you don't have this man now who is a British and a Jamaican at the same time. One will provoke the man for tell me no man, Just make the man do him thing. It's probably better for Jamaica if we have a prime minister who is aligned with British, because British prime ministers and British government, they looked after their British citizens. They make sure you're not hungry. They make sure you got jobs. You get me? Common sense, no man.
The Commonwealth are nations who were largely former colonies of the UK, but the US is not included in that. They have never been a member of the Commonwealth. So there was an instance in 2007 when a number of candidates were, in fact, not eligible to be in Parliament because they had citizenship from countries that were not in the Commonwealth. And those matters were...
So he's a British. So he can turn things around and bring in some British police to come help calm the place down where crime is concerned, brother. And then they just might fly the gate where visa is concerned and then revoke what is to be revoked. And then Jamaicans won't have to have visa again if you go to Britain. Think, people, vote for Mark and make the man run things and vote out whoever is there and go no problem and make your life hard and make you suffer. You know why we are suffer? Lack of knowledge. Check the Bible. My people suffer because of lack of knowledge. Educate yourself, gain some knowledge. You must learn to think. Thinking is power. You never know? Thinking is power. Learn to think. Let it swirl around your head before you form your opinion. Don't just follow bandwagon and jump and say where everybody say, oh, he must go, he must step down, he must resign, he must denounce this. Stupidness. Absolute stupidness. You understand? It's a full time. People of Jamaica, listen to me good. Listen to me G-O-O-D. It's a full time now. Blatantly full time now for no stop this stupidity. What's the word? Stupidity. Or what the word is? It sometimes when you're angry, you can't even pronounce the word the right and proper way. Stupidity. A full time will not stop it. This JLP, me a JLP supporter and me a PFP. That not work. It has never been working. All you get is used and abused. So, we have to stop this thing about die the JLP and die the labor right. We, because of the whole away, we've been voting for Andrew Holness for the past how many years, and we not see no changes, brother. We not see nothing of the poor people. We not see poor people life a change. Poor people life is not changing. We got more crime than anything else. We have more corruption than anything else. We have more people cannot afford basic necessities. In a Jamaica still, in a 2024, we have people living in a hut and zinc up building and them shit there. Me is not a PMP nor a labor right. No, I'm just a man who learn but think for himself and have common sense, brother. And it's time for a change. Jamaica cannot continue like this. It's time for a change. They're taking out everybody, teachers. They're taking out teachers. Now, when you live in a country where evil men are taking out the teachers, that country in the next 15 years is going to be a country of dunce.
African people, we're not supposed to be eating meat because it does the body good.
What about fish and shrimp?
No, not fish, especially not shrimp. Shrimp is full of defecation. Shrimps is made to clean the ocean. If y'all keep eating all the shrimps and eating all the catfish out of the sea, then what's going to keep the ocean clean? For the ocean can give us planktons and give us oxygen. A lot of people think most of the oxygen come from the trees, but majority of your oxygen that you breathe in actually come from the ocean.
No lobster.
No. Lobster is a sea. It's a sea monster.
Good God, man, I'm down for change.
This is what I'm saying. I just want you to look at. So you're not supposed to eat anything that's. Why would you eat a bottom feeder? Would you eat a cockroach? That's a shrimp.
Depends on how they cook it.
But you funny. A cockroach is the cousin of a shrimp. So a cockroach is a land shrimp. A shrimp is a sea cockroach. Same family. They got the same last names and everything. Same thing as a crab and a spider.
What's the last name?
I can't think of it right now. And I don't want to say nothing wrong on here because they love to tear me apart. Yeah. But if you look it up, they're in the same exact family. The spider and the crab is in the same exact family. What we have made We have made basically the trash cans of the ocean and the trash cans of the earth our delicacy. But this is the same thing that happened in slavery, where they gave us a pig and gave us the most nasty, horrendous parts of the pig, and then we turned it into a delicacy.
Yes, people. So, okay. This whole Vybz Kartel something still go on. And I did promise that that the last time I spoke on it was going to be the last time I will be speaking on it. Alright? But me notice some people in the comment box was saying some things like they still never get it. So I decided to say, okay, I'm going to give them a little bit more information and details and so them can get the full understanding. Because I guess that woman who called herself Angel messed up them head. Some people still don't understand quash and what happens when something like that happens, like a conviction has been quashed. So, because that's why the white man take a piece out of remote time and say we don't read. We are to read. We ought to read. When you read, you get a more knowledge and more wisdom and more understanding. So we ought to read, man. Learn to read and love to read. You must love reading. Read. Read a lot. Alright, but you can't follow when you read for yourself. So let me read a little thing where me say me go make safe, me can't break it down because them people are, me don't know what to them. Okay. So we don't know if you can see the word on this, so it says, what is a conviction? I hope you can see it. You see it? What is a conviction? And then I outline the whole thing. So let me just read it for the guy. Say, what is a quash conviction? See? What is a quash conviction? What is a quash conviction? So it says, having a conviction for a criminal offense, quash. An appeal means, it says, having a conviction for criminal offenses quashed. On appeal means it is no longer in place. But this does not necessarily mean that a person to whom this applies is free. You hear me told you? It says having a conviction for criminal offenses quashed on appeal means it is no longer in place, which means the conviction not stand no more. It's no longer in place. It's void. It has been made void. Void. It has been made void. Everybody says void. But this does not necessarily mean that a person to whom this applies is free from having to face further proceedings for the quash offense. Okay? So let me go down further. It says, rather, the appeal court can do one of two things when it quashes a conviction. When it quashes a conviction, one, to acquit the person of the offense, or two, to order a retrial for the offense. So to all of those who are talking about privy council quash, and the man free and have no common sense. And the best thing you can do for yourself is to try and learn before you come and speak. Try to learn. You understand? Try to learn. I said this about 3.5 billion times before. I said it's just the conviction that was quashed. If you notice, the Privy Council, when they quash the conviction, they send back the matter to the local courts. They never say, okay, the case thrown out and dash it and the person should be acquitted. They never said anything like that. They just quash the conviction because in their belief, there was an error in the trial. That's all it is. So they send it back to the local court. Now the local courts have the right to do one of two things. They can either acquit the person or order a retrial. And I believe, and I said this before, that I don't think that the court will just acquit the person. Why? Because one, it would make the justice system look stupid. They would rather to order a retrial, and then if they want to throw away certain evidence and to, you know, they would rather do that. Secondly, all this talk with them after the government or Vybz Kartel, how much billion, trillion, zillion, pillion, million, fillion, killion, willion dollars. That is if he actually bust the case then. I would say be free. You understand? Then probably then, but if found guilty, then the government not give the money, because that would mean that he's again becomes a criminal, a convict. You understand? So that's what they're gonna be heading for, to try to convict him. Yes, or to convict them. You have to think outside the box. As I said before, it's not arrogance that governs things, man. I know arrogance, anybody can come out about free world boss. And I told these people, say, listen, if you love Vybz Kartel and you want to do him any good favors, the best thing you can do is to shut on your mouth and remain silent. Why? Because when you don't make up nice about free world boss, you don't irritate those who are in charge. That's all they're doing. Irritate them. And when you irritate those people, you know what they do? They make life harder for Vybz Kartel. You know outside, you know. You know already outside. You know going like a Kartel you love and a Kartel you want for free. No. Some of you just want to go viral. So you just say free world boss and people now go bash you because you say free Kartel and you don't feel like you make a name and you get a 5 minutes of fame or so. But you are hurting the other person, the person who actually inside and want to come outside. They must suffer the consequence. Because when you chant free world boss, they must say, okay, I saw this guy powerful. He's not supposed to be powerful than the state. He's not supposed to be more powerful than us. And we are the real world boss. So the best thing you can do for Vybz Kartel, please, me I beg you, just stop it. I'm going to read a little bit further to see if we can get some little more understanding. As a pick up from where it left off, he said they can do one of two things. The appeal court can do one of two things when it comes to quashing the quashes of a conviction. They can either acquit the person of the offense, or they can order a retrial for the offense. Now it went on to say that if an acquittal is ordered, the person is formally found not guilty of the offense, which under the principle of double jeopardy means they cannot be retried except in extremely limited circumstances. Clearly, this is the best outcome for the appellant and will almost always mean they are free to get on with their lives. But if, however, a retrial is ordered, it means the case will be referred back. That's what remitted means. Referred back to the court in which the person was convicted, and unless the proceedings are withdrawn, meaning charges dropped, by the prosecution. Example, the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions, the person will have to face another trial. So no understand it now? He will have to face another trial, brethren. See? Where a case is so remitted, the person's criminal defense lawyers will often make formal representations to the prosecutions calling for the proceedings to be discontinued. Representations are a document which requests the withdrawal or downgrading of the criminal charges and are often followed up with a case conference between defense and prosecutions, during which the defense lawyer will seek to persuade the prosecutions to drop the case or replace the existing charges with less serious ones. Okay? So you hear that? So that Kartel is supposed to try to do, rather than a boss if you release. No, you don't know release like that. Release are when somebody is locked up and not been charged, but then languishing behind bars and hasn't been charged. That's your ball for release. But when a person has been arrested and charged, you can't ball about release. You can go for bail. I said that before. You can apply for bail, and they will look into the circumstances around everything and see if the case will be a threat, if should he be granted bail. And if they think, say, okay, this man might do a runner or a walker or a swimmer, they might deny bail. Or if they feel, say, no man, him good man, him cool man, make him surrender and travel documents and put on track up on him and rare, then they will grant bail. But to ball about release like on stupid. I don't know nothing about no common sense. Me hear some people talk about that me don't know me attack say, and that is why I'm not the lawyer. Some people in the commentary box. That's why you are not. If I was his lawyer, he would be at home right now. Free. Tricks. You have to have tricks. You know things and you be tricky with it. Have knowledge and be tricky with it. And I see a loophole. I see a trick, a loophole in which Kartel could have been at home.
Check what you're eating. If when you eat done, you feel tired and lazy, it means that you're eating dead food. Get yourself up. Start eating some live.
Okay, so my beautiful people, I have this little video I'm watching for the eye them quick and fast about this girl who was talking about big belly, rare, big belly, rare. Who got big belly and something. And, you know, them man love them with them big belly. Let us watch the video first. And then we talk about what she's saying. Yeah, so come, let us watch the video first. Let us watch the video first.
Look here, no, nobody no send me, it's me come by myself. But this message is for all of the people them with them dolly belly. Yes. You see? We man love her with we big belly. Yes, we man love her with we big belly and we muffin top. Yeah. Some of we belly part in a two and drop down there, so them call it the shelter. Yeah. We man love we. And if you don't notice, enough of we do look a big belly and squeeze up bottom. We live a yard with man. Yeah, we man love we same way. And them love we two little slippers. Yeah. They make you sight, they know how to need it up. So you cannot frighten we do no dolly body and no gone in belly and no come out bottom. So man I turn back way and I take picture and no body favor rock. My son bad mind though, but some man no look good doing no. But it's not like me telling you no. We no go on like says we cause bad shape and we sell. No, it's not we. You understand? We man still love we and want we with we double belly. Big up all of the jailbread batty girl them and the double belly girl them. Big up yourself.
Yo, why not in the building? So she has said, apparently them must be fat and then got them big belly, right? And them say them man love them with the big belly, and them live a yard with man and tira and them man love them and all of these things she been saying. Not no go so lady, not a thing no go like that. Let me tell you where really I go on. Alright, so most man not like to be alone. You get me? Some man don't like to be alone. They don't like to be lonely. And then some man just want to know so they got a bird in the cage while they go chase. They go chasing after the bird that they really want. But them want to know that. You know what I mean? And let me give a perfect example. Some man afraid of bun too, you know. A lot of man afraid of bun. A lot of man afraid of bun. So, them will have a little woman in the yard where them feel like she's less attractive. As in, you know, cause you know, I know every man I look on big belly woman and then sit there, man with big belly, bang belly, goat kid and belly a front and belly a back and then sit there. Now every man I look on them something. You understand? So most women feel comfortable and confident, say, okay, then woman are that attractive to her, so not many men would be calling to her. Like for instance, I had this friend one time, we have one girl, a pretty like Jesus shirt. You see me? And sexy like 10 chicken in a cube. But apparently she cheat on him. She cheat on him, you know. And when my boy find out that they be cheat on him, my boy dash her with like dirty water in a pan. Yes, you see me? Yeah, man, my boy dash her with like dirty water in a pan, virgin. And the man pick up on something where favor Satan water boot. And the man must say, brother, you can't pick up there. So the man say, yo, that me a work off, I guess what? No man can call to she. No man won't be calling to she. You understand? No, me now do that. If I can't even give a little brethren. The girl give me about half dozen buns still and piece of cheese. And him, when him, she give me about half dozen buns and piece of cheese. And when the man find out, dog, me I tell the man, dash with the catty like dirty water in a pan, brethren. No, me would have dash her away too. But me now pick up nothing worse than when me dash away. I'm not doing that. Nah, me can't, no, sir. So, my girl, the man don't really love you, you know. Them just have no the yard there. And you know, and tell them love you because them find say, you know, kind of insecure and no self-confidence, kind of low, no self-esteem, kind of low. So, you know, we just go and jump. Because most women will wait, you know, because wait and a good sitting, brother. Wait and a good sitting. And sometimes you have some women will still have them shape, but then put on a little weight. And you can still see them woman the shape. So if you have a woman like where shape, she have a nice shape, sexy, but she might put on a little bit of weight, maybe because she just have a baby or something, and she put on a little bit of weight, especially a little belly fat. But when she turns sideways or something, you can see the shape of ball out. Then you can keep the woman there. But the one them with the shape gone totally, there's no shape. It's just a balloon business now. I go on just balloon thing. That can't work with. That's too much work for your man, brother. I feel lift up belly, if you look to see what going on there, and then no, that's a broke man back, brother. So if a man tells them love you and then live a yard, because some man no want the problem for no say, cause guess what? Them still out road look on sexy girl, you know. You never know. When they went to work or went to whatever out the street and left you at home and gone the street, them a gaze for other man sexy girl a walk past. And the girl them is sexy in a ram, them a really sexiest thing and walk past your man. Him can't prevent himself and look. Unless he don't love a man, brother. But him have a gaze. Even man with sexy girl, a gaze for other sexy girl, much less a man with a buff buff. Him a gaze for that, him a wish you was like that too. And probably I think say, well, you know what I mean? And them out that party with the sexy girl and then they come home to you, the body of bath. Because they know the body bath are always that home. And they like someone who can pick up themselves and go about the business when they come back, then girl gone too. Because girl sex like a chicken to and take no chat. Yeah, that's that. So then girl, they don't want a girl like, they want a girl like you know where that no self-esteem, low. And you now go nowhere. Even when him put on clothes and dress up like chicken foot pan white rice and go about in business, go and party and sport and spend money with sexy girl. And then him coming back to you with the woman wait with a book in your hand or a look on your phone. That's all it is, man. Yes, and so my advice to you ladies, nobody sit down about you, no man loving with no big belly. Don't do it to yourself. Get into shape. Work out. If I have one time a week, work out. change your diet. Stop eating things the way you used to eat. You know what I mean? Look at yourself, because every man like feel like beside a sexy woman. Every man. No make no man telling no foolishness. Every single one of us is a beauty, is a joy. And it's a natural thing. Brother, tell her this. When a man have a big fat buff in bed, only will be having less and less and less sex. Because one, you're tiring to him. But that's when him have a nice, trim and slim and built and sexy like a chicken in bed, every night him want in your belly. Every single night, when you're tired him want in your belly. Ask the sexy girl if I lie. So me I tell you them, my girl. Now sit down about man love, I said we ain't bored and go away. Everything can be reversed. If care can be reversed, much less. Everything can be reversed. So if you put on weight, you can reverse it. Even sickness can be reversed. You have to just know what to use to reverse sickness. Every sickness can be reversed. Every fat can be reversed. You understood? So you have to say, okay, you put on weight. What were you eating? Rice, a whole heap of meat, dumpling, bread. You know, you've been having sweet juices and, you know, ice cream. You know, them something there. So you have to cut off of these things. Cut down off of the rice, the flour, the bread, the meat, the ice cream. Because a lot of women love them things, they don't love ice cream and them sitting there. You have to cut off of these things. You understand? Cut off of these things and then you eventually start to trim down. You understand? Prunes. You ever heard about prunes? Prunes are good something to eat like anytime after 6 at night. So you have your last meal around between 3, 4, 5 o'clock. You have your dinner. That's your last meal. And then after 6 o'clock past, then and you before you go to bed, like an hour and a half, 2 hours before you're ready to retire to bed, you had some prawns. You understand? And that now will help your digestive system to your something there to get rid of whatever you ate during the day. So you don't store no food for you turn into fat. You understand? But you have to look after yourself. You understand? You have to look after yourself, woman. You have to get rid of the fat. If you have to get rid of the fat, no man not like it. It's just because some of them know, say, okay, when you're not fat and you become less attractive, and then less man will be looking at you. So then keep you at the yard, so then you have a bird in the cage. They always want to have a bird in the cage. So if they go out and go and draw a nail, they come back to the bird in the cage. When they go hunting and they not shoot nothing, then they come back. You understand? They came back to the bird in the cage, and that's all it is. But they're not really loving with no fat, you mad? So I came in this video, people. Somebody sent me this video, and I say, yo, why you check out this video, dance our quotes, and it's a video where somebody asks Usain Bolt some questions. I don't really want to talk it out, because you know, like when you go a movie and watch a movie, and then other people want to watch a movie and you want to talk out the movie. I don't really like to talk it out. So what I'm gonna do, let us watch the video and then we talk. Alright?
Hard work.
Sorry, Lar Melon.
Just Melon.
Olympic gold, I wear it.
Olympic gold.
Upstairs, curry goat.
Curry goat for sure. Yeah.
I didn't 4, I didn't 5.
5.
Beanie or Bounty.
Jaja, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that at all, don't do me that. Come just move past. Come just 2 of them, come just move on.
Alright, 100 or 200?
200.
Lebanon,
Jordan.
Berlin, Beijing.
Wow, you know it's a Beijing though.
Beijing, Beijing all the way. SC Christie.
Cristiano, no. CR7 forever.
Sneakers, Spikes. Sneakers, River, Beach.
Alright now, Jaja. I say right now my life I be a beach, me I go so.
Be a beach.
I run to the beach.
Alright, last one. You saying about our Chris Gale.
Oh yeah, the two me, G.
You have to choose one.
You say both. Usain Bolt, somebody have to come forth. You know?
Yeah, so Usain Bolt, you wanna ask Usain Bolt, to choose between things when like he must say red or black or rich or poor or melon or whatever, and the thing I say being your bunch and he say me can't, yeah, both of them, cause it's hard still if choose between being and bunty. Still if you is a 90s man, you get me a try say, yeah, hard to choose between being there. You easily choose between LeBron James and Jordan. It's easy to say Jordan. You understand? But when it comes to Beanie and Bunty, you can't separate them. You understand? You cannot separate Beanie and Bunty. Speaking of Beanie and Bunty, somebody, I almost forgot that big up subscriber. When I'm telling them again, I'll win something like that. Me check back the message and get back a name. Alwin G, yes. Alwin G 376. Alwin G 376. He said he's a subscriber from day one. And he wants me to be honest. He says, want me to be honest about what I think about Bounty Killer and Footer Hype, putting their differences aside and seemingly like them friends again.
When I sang them first, I just press play upon a song and see which one. We have Ira, we have Beanie Man, and we have Bounty Killer. People don't know it, because if you don't like a song, you put up the rubbish pan, and if you like it, you put up the fire emoji and represent. And
I said it's a good thing. I'm being honest. It's a good thing. It's a good look. And that's what they should have done long time. You know what I mean? It's a good look. Yes, I applaud Bounty Killer and I applaud Footer Hype to make the jester. It's a good look. And I'm going to take the opportunity to say this, like, Mr. Vegas, we are call you out. We are call out Mr. Vegas, and we are call out Mr. Lex, and we are call out all of these people who have some form of feud or some form of malice or mean and chat to him or so with Bounty Killer. How we mean it? Make we let us mean it and put the differences aside and friends again and make the music nice again. Because you can imagine, right as we speak, if we have a collaboration with Bounty Killer, Mr. Lex, and Mr. Vegas. You know how big that would be? Bounty Killer, Vegas, and Mr. Lex on one record, collaboration. Come on, man. And to all, the reason why I say this, people, to all so many people, Shaggy, I see your song, It Wasn't Me, Pacify, hit 1 billion views or streaming or whatever. And you, what do you say? The music dead, you know. And tell me which nowadays music hit 1 billion. You understand? So, if all these artists, the bad boy artists from the 90s, started to do collabs, renew the rhythms them, the bad boy rhythms them, just really, like I said before, people, all they need to do is remake these rhythms and put a little bit more sugar to it, make it a little bit more sweet, but keep the authenticity, you know, the way we can identify the music, because the music has lost its identity, you know. Dancehall music has lost its identity. It's hard to identify a dancehall track these days, you know, because it sounds so much like foreign music. Me hear songs sound like all busy. And me I say, what? Turf Bass? And when I'm say, no, I'm not busy. And when I check the whole thing, he's not busy. Artists from all Africa and them places, they do them thing there, brother. Because what? We water down the thing to a point where them can captivate the style and I use it and I try to sound like us. It's like they've been taking dancehall from its original place. You see me? But it's a good look. I ask them for friend back, put in the place that says, a girl keep malice forever, man. Like I say, it's a girl keep malice forever. At some point, man and man must reason and put differences aside. I know say man govern the earth, and if man are going like girl, then we won't have no man. It's gonna be pay girl. It's me, so. Yeah, that way I say. But yeah, big up Usain Bolt. You see me, and big up Bounty Killer, big up Footer Hype. Big up Mr. Vegas, big up Mr. Lex.
Hey, brother. You do the maths, you copy that. Loud, it's Boom the Mac, aka Boom City. Hey, brother, nothing not change, bad man.
So, alright, my beautiful people, I believe we have come to the end of today's video, the end for now. You know, me love them to the moon and back, just like that. See? So, big up on yourself. See? Until next time, look after yourself and each other.
Why, said you would leave. You would